One potato. Big ones. Yeah. It controls how much you eat, though, because it's one potato.